Hey, you're awake. Finally, I was starting to worry, just a little bit. No, don't try to sit up yet. Your body needs more rest than that. Just stay right there. Let me adjust your pillow for you. There, that's better, isn't it? You've been sleeping for almost 14 hours, which is good. You needed it. Your body was practically begging for rest when I brought you here. Here? Oh, you're probably wondering where here is, aren't you? This is my home. Well, our home now, technically, but we can talk about that in a minute. First, let me just look at you for a second. Your color is so much better than it was yesterday. You were so pale, almost gray. It worried me. Kept me up most of the night just watching you breathe. But now you look peaceful, rested, like you're finally getting what you needed, what you deserved. I know you probably have questions, a lot of questions, and I promise I'll answer all of them. But first, let me check your vitals. I need to make sure everything is stable. Your pulse. There we go. Fingers on your wrist. Can you feel that? My fingertips against your skin. Your heartbeat is strong, steady, a little elevated, but that's normal for someone who just woke up in an unfamiliar place. 68 beats per minute. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You have such a good heart. Do you know that? I could listen to it all day. In fact, I have been, on and off, while you were sleeping, just to make sure, just to be certain you were okay. I even brought my stethoscope home from the hospital. Technically, I wasn't supposed to do that, but, well, I've broken a lot of rules for you already. What's one more? Now, your temperature. Open your mouth for me, just a little bit. That's it. This is a good thermometer, medical grade. I made sure to bring all the best equipment, nothing but the best for you. We'll just wait a few seconds. You're being so good for me, so cooperative, even though I know you must be confused. Most people would be panicking by now, thrashing around, demanding to know what's going on. But you're just lying there, watching me with those eyes. Those beautiful eyes I've memorized every shade of. Oh, there we go. 98.4. Absolutely normal. See? I told you you'd be fine with me. You're recovering beautifully. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, where am I exactly? And how did I get here? And why is my nurse from the hospital suddenly checking my vitals in what appears to be her bedroom? Am I close? It's okay. You can think those things. They're valid questions. Let me explain. You were discharged from the hospital yesterday afternoon, against my recommendation, against my very strong recommendation. But the attending physician signed off on it anyway. You remember that, don't you? You insisted you were fine, that you needed to get back to work, that you couldn't afford to take more time off. I tried to tell you, tried to explain that your body needed more rest, that you were pushing yourself too hard, that leaving so soon was dangerous. But you wouldn't listen. Nobody ever listens to the nurses. They listen to the doctors. They listen to their bosses. They listen to everyone except the people who actually spend time with them, who actually see them, really see them. So, I followed you. Not in a creepy way. Well, maybe it was a little creepy, but I prefer to think of it as concerned, professionally concerned. I watched you leave the hospital, watched you get into your car even though you were clearly too weak to drive. Watched you sit there in the parking lot for almost 10 minutes with your head against the steering wheel. And I thought, he's going to hurt himself. He's going to try to go back to whatever exhausting life he was living, and he's going to end up right back here in worse condition. Or worse, he won't make it back at all. So I made a decision. A difficult decision, but the right one. I waited until you finally started your car, followed at a safe distance, watched as you pulled over twice because you were too dizzy to keep driving. You should never have been behind that wheel. You know that, don't you? And then, at the second stop, when you got out of the car to get some air, when you were leaning against the door looking like you might collapse any second, I pulled up behind you, got out, came over to check on you. You remember that part, right? You looked so relieved to see a familiar face, someone medical, someone who could help. And I did help. I helped you into my car, told you I'd drive you home, that your car would be fine where it was, that we could arrange to get it later. You trusted me. Because you should trust me. I'm the only one who's ever really taken care of you. But I didn't take you home, to your home. I brought you here, to mine. I know that sounds bad. I know technically, legally, this could be considered kidnapping or unlawful detention or a dozen other terms that make it sound so much worse than it actually is. But I prefer to think of it as emergency intervention, life-saving medical care provided in a non-traditional setting. You needed help, real help. The kind that goes beyond a 3-day hospital stay and a prescription you'd probably forget to fill. You needed someone to make you rest, to make you eat properly, to make you take care of yourself for once in your life. And that someone is me. I gave you something to help you sleep, just a mild sedative, completely safe. I calculated the dosage based on your weight and medical history. Yes, I have your complete medical history. I'm a nurse. I have access to those things. And I've read yours so many times, I have it memorized. Every medication you've ever been prescribed, every surgery, every emergency room visit, every time you checked yourself out against medical advice, which has happened 4 times in the past 2 years. Did you know that? 4 times you've left a hospital or urgent care before you were fully healed. That's a pattern, a dangerous pattern. And someone needed to intervene. So I did. You slept peacefully through the whole night. I set you up in here, in my bedroom, in my bed, because it's the most comfortable place in the apartment. I took the couch. Don't worry. I wanted you to have the best. And I've been monitoring you constantly, checking your breathing, your heart rate, your temperature, making sure the sedative didn't cause any adverse reactions. Not that it would. I'm very good at my job. Meticulous. Careful. Some of the other nurses at the hospital think I'm too careful, too invested in my patients. But they don't understand. They can't understand what it means to really care. I first noticed you 3 weeks ago when you came into the ER with that panic attack you insisted was a heart attack. Do you remember me from that day? I was the one who held your hand while we ran the tests, who told you to breathe slowly, who stayed with you even after the doctor confirmed it was anxiety. You looked so scared, so vulnerable, so completely overwhelmed by everything. And something in me just clicked. I wanted to help you, needed to help you, in a way I'd never felt before. After you were discharged that night, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I'd lie awake wondering if you were okay, if you were taking care of yourself, if anyone was checking on you. And then, a week later, you were back. Dehydration and exhaustion this time. You'd passed out at work. Your coworkers brought you in. I wasn't assigned to you that time. I was in a different section. But I checked on you anyway, made excuses to walk past your room, to read your chart when no one was looking. I saw the notes. Patient reports working 70-hour weeks, minimal sleep, skipping meals, high-stress environment. And I thought, someone needs to save this person from themselves. Someone needs to make them stop. The third time you came in, 2 weeks ago, that's when I requested to be your primary nurse. Told my supervisor I'd built a rapport with you, that I could provide better continuity of care. She approved it, and I got to spend 12 hours taking care of you, talking to you, learning everything about you. You told me about your job, how demanding it was, how you felt like you couldn't say no to anything, how you were afraid of disappointing people. You told me you didn't have family nearby, that your friends were mostly work friends who were just as busy as you. You told me you couldn't remember the last time someone asked how you were doing and actually waited for a real answer. And I thought, I'll be that person. I'll be the one who asks, who listens, who cares. But then you left again, as soon as you were stable, rushed back to that terrible job that was killing you, and I felt like I'd failed, like I'd let you walk out of my care and back into danger. So when you came in yesterday, the 4th time, looking even worse than before, I knew I couldn't let it happen again. I couldn't watch you leave, knowing you'd be back in a week. Or worse, knowing you might not make it back at all. I had to do something drastic. So I did. And now you're here, safe, with me, where you should have been all along. I can see it in your eyes. You're processing this, trying to decide if you should be afraid. And maybe you should be, just a little. Because I'm not going to let you leave. Not yet. Not until you're fully recovered, fully rested, fully healed. Not until I'm certain you're ready. I know that probably sounds scary, controlling, obsessive, but think about it logically. Where would you go if I let you leave right now? Back to your apartment where you'd immediately start answering work emails and planning your return to the office. Back to that life that's been slowly destroying you for months. No, you're safer here, with someone who actually understands what you need. Let me get you some water. You must be thirsty. Here, let me help you sit up a little. Just a little. There we go. Easy. That's it. I'm going to put my hand behind your head, support your neck while you drink. See how good I am at taking care of you? See how I know exactly what you need before you even ask? That's because I've been studying you, learning you, memorizing every little thing. Small sips now, not too fast. Good. That's good. Your lips were so dry earlier, I put some balm on them while you were sleeping. I hope you don't mind. I couldn't stand seeing you uncomfortable. Even the smallest discomfort bothers me when it comes to you. Let me lay you back down, nice and slow. There. You look so peaceful in my bed, like you belong here. Like this was always meant to be your place. I've imagined this so many times. What it would be like to have you here, in my space, under my care. And it's even better than I dreamed. You're probably wondering what I've told people, if anyone's looking for you. Don't worry, I've thought of everything. I called your workplace this morning, told them I was calling from the hospital, that you'd had a medical emergency and would need to be out for at least 2 weeks. They weren't happy about it. They never are. But they can't exactly argue with a medical professional. I also texted your landlord from your phone, told them you'd be away for a while, that everything was fine, not to worry. I know your passcode. You typed it in front of me at the hospital when you were showing me a photo. You probably don't remember, but I do. I remember everything about you. As for people looking for you, I don't think anyone will. Not really. You said yourself you don't have close family nearby, and your friends are all too busy with their own lives. Who's going to notice you're gone? Who's going to care enough to check? No one. No one except me. I'm the only one who sees you, really sees you. The only one who understands how special you are, how much you need to be protected, cared for, kept safe from all the things that hurt you. I need to explain something to you, something important. The way I feel about you, it's not just professional concern. It's not just a nurse caring for a patient. It's more than that. So much more. I'm in love with you. Completely, utterly, hopelessly in love. I think I have been since that first night, when you held my hand during your panic attack. When you looked at me like I was the only solid thing in a world that was spinning out of control. No one's ever looked at me like that before. Like I mattered. Like I was important. Like I was needed. And I've been chasing that feeling ever since, trying to recreate it, trying to be that person for you again, the person you need, the person you depend on, the person you can't live without. Because I can't live without you. Not anymore. You've become everything, the center of my entire world. My first thought in the morning, my last thought at night. The reason I go to work, the reason I come home. Everything I do for you. This apartment, I chose it because it's quiet, safe, far enough from the hospital that no one would think to look here. This bedroom, I redecorated it just for you. New sheets, softer pillows, blackout curtains so you could sleep as long as you needed. I even bought a mini fridge and stocked it with healthy foods. Everything you need to recover. Everything you need to thrive. I've thought of every detail, planned for every possibility, because that's what you do when you love someone. You prepare, you protect, you make sure nothing bad can ever touch them. I know this is a lot to process. I know you're probably feeling overwhelmed, confused, maybe even frightened, and that's okay. Those are normal reactions. But I need you to understand something. I would never hurt you. Never. Everything I've done, everything I'm doing, it's all to help you, to heal you, to give you the life you deserve. A life without stress, without exhaustion, without people who take and never give back. Here, with me, you don't have to be anything except yourself. You don't have to perform or push through or pretend you're okay when you're falling apart. You can just be. And I'll take care of everything else. I'll take care of you the way no one else ever has, the way no one else ever could, because they don't love you the way I do. They don't see you the way I do. They don't need you the way I do. And you need me too, even if you don't realize it yet. You need someone to make you stop, to make you rest, to make you choose yourself for once. And I'm strong enough to do that, even when you're not. Let me check your pupils. I need to make sure the sedative has fully worn off. Look at me. Right at me. Yes, just like that. Your eyes are so beautiful. Did you know that? I could look into them forever. Pupils equal and reactive. Perfect. Everything about you is perfect. Even when you were sick, exhausted, barely able to stand, you were still the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And now you're here, in my bed, looking up at me with those eyes. It's like a dream, except it's real. Finally real. I should let you rest more. You need to sleep at least another 6 hours. Your body is still recovering. But first, let me tell you how things are going to work here, so you understand, so there's no confusion. Every morning, I'll check your vitals, temperature, pulse, blood pressure, just like in the hospital, except better, because it's just the two of us. No interruptions, no other patients demanding my attention. I'll prepare your meals, healthy, balanced, everything your body needs to heal, and you'll eat them. All of them. No skipping, no, I'm not hungry, because I'll be watching. 3 times a day, I'll do a full assessment, check for any signs of complications, any changes in your condition. You'll take your medications on schedule. I've already refilled your prescriptions, called them in under my credentials. Everything is ready. You'll sleep at least 8 hours every night, more if your body needs it. And I'll be right here, watching, making sure you're safe. During the day, you can read, watch movies, listen to music, whatever helps you relax. I've set up everything you might need, but no work, no computer, no phone except for emergencies, and I get to decide what counts as an emergency. I know that sounds strict, controlling, but it's for your own good. You've proven you can't be trusted to take care of yourself, so I'll do it for you. Until you learn, until you understand that your health, your life, is more important than any job, any obligation, any guilt about letting people down. The doors are locked, all of them, and I have the only keys. The windows are locked too, and we're on the 4th floor, so even if you somehow manage to open one, well, I don't think you'd risk it. Not in your condition. There's no phone line. I had it disconnected. And the Wi-Fi is password protected, a password only I know. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just being honest, transparent about the situation. You're here with me, and you're going to stay here until I decide you're ready to leave. And that decision will be based entirely on medical criteria: your physical health, your mental state, your ability to care for yourself properly. It might be a week, it might be a month, it might be longer. However long it takes, I have plenty of sick leave saved up. I have been saving it for years, never taking time off, always working extra shifts, almost like I was preparing for this, preparing for you. So time isn't an issue. We have all the time in the world, just you and me, the way it should be. I can see you're getting tired again. Your eyelids are getting heavy. That's good. That's what I want, for you to rest, to let your body heal. Don't fight it. Just let yourself drift. I'll be right here, watching over you, keeping you safe. I'm going to give you another small dose of sedative, just to help you sleep more deeply, more restfully. I know you might not want it. You might want to stay awake, to try to figure out how to escape, how to get help. But I can't let you do that. Not yet. Not until you understand that this is help, that I am helping you. This might pinch a little. There, all done. You're being so good for me, so trusting, even though you're scared, even though you don't understand yet. You're letting me take care of you. That's all I've ever wanted, for you to let me in, to let me help. And now I can. Now nothing can stop me. Close your eyes. Let the medication work. Feel yourself getting heavier, softer, more relaxed. I'm going to stay right here in this chair next to the bed. So if you wake up, the first thing you'll see is me. Always me. I'll be here every time you open your eyes. Every time you need something. Every time you're scared or confused or hurting. I'll be your constant, your anchor, your everything. Just like you are for me. I love you. I love you so much, it scares me sometimes. The intensity of it, the depth of it. I've never felt anything like this before. This desperate need to possess, to protect, to keep. You've made me into someone I didn't know I could be. Someone brave enough to take what she wants, strong enough to keep it, devoted enough to do whatever it takes. Sleep now. Dream of me. Dream of us. Dream of the life we're going to have together. Because this is just the beginning of forever. Your breathing is slowing, deepening. That's it. That's perfect. I'm going to pull this blanket up higher. Make sure you're warm. There. So cozy. So peaceful. You look like an angel when you sleep. Did you know that? My angel. My patient. My everything. I could watch you like this for hours. And I will. I have been. Memorizing the way your chest rises and falls, the little movements behind your eyelids when you're dreaming, the way your lips part slightly when you're deeply asleep. Every detail, stored away, treasured. I never want to forget a single moment of this, of having you here, having you mine. You know what the best part is? No one knows where you are. No one can interrupt us, intrude on this, take you away from me. We're completely isolated, completely alone, completely together. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you're going to see, eventually, that it's everything you've ever needed too. You just didn't know it yet. You didn't know that what you were missing, what you were searching for in all that work, all that busyness, all that running yourself into the ground, was someone to make you stop, someone to choose you, to prioritize you, to refuse to let you destroy yourself. I'm that someone. I'm your someone, and I'm never letting you go. Sleep deeply now. Heal. Rest. Let me take care of everything. Let me be what you need. Tomorrow when you wake, we'll talk more. I'll explain everything in more detail, answer your questions, help you understand. And maybe you'll start to see that this isn't a prison, it's a sanctuary. That I'm not your captor, I'm your savior. That everything I've done out of love. The purest, truest, most devoted love. And someday, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but someday, you'll love me back. You'll thank me for saving you. You'll realize that the best thing that ever happened to you was the day I decided you were mine. Dream sweetly, my darling patient, my forever patient, my love. I'll see you when you wake, and I'll be right here, just like always, watching over you, protecting you, loving you, for as long as we both shall live. Good night, my love. Sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow and every tomorrow after that, because you're mine now, all mine, forever. Hey you, I'm here for your evening check-in. How are you feeling right now? Any better than this afternoon? Here, let me just adjust these pillows behind you. There we go. Is that more comfortable? Good. I know you've been resting all day, but I still want to make sure everything is exactly right for you tonight. Let me just take your temperature real quick. Open up for me. Under your tongue. That's it. Just stay still for a moment. You know, I've been thinking about you all day, wondering if you needed anything, checking the time, counting down the minutes until my evening shift started. Okay, let's see here. 98.6. Perfect. You're doing so well. I'm really proud of how you're recovering. Truly. Now, can I see your wrist? I need to check your pulse. There we go. Just relax your hand in mine. Your heartbeat feels strong, steady. That's exactly what I want to feel. I worry about you, you know, even when I'm not in the room. I can't help it. I keep thinking, is he comfortable? Does he need water? Is he lonely? Which is why I volunteered to take the night shift with you. All night, just you and me. I hope that's okay. I mean, someone has to stay and monitor you. And I thought it should be me. You don't mind, do you? Good, because I already told them I'm not leaving your side tonight, so you're stuck with me. Now, let's get your evening medication sorted. I brought everything you need. I have your pain reliever here, the one that helps you sleep, and I made you some special tea, chamomile with just a tiny bit of honey, the way you mentioned you liked it last time. You probably don't even remember telling me that, but I remember everything you say. Every single thing. Here, let me pour this for you. Careful, it's still a bit hot. I'll hold the cup. You just sip slowly. That's it. Good. Is it too sweet? Not sweet enough? Perfect? Oh, good. I'm so glad. I wanted it to be exactly right for you. You know, I've taken care of a lot of patients before, but with you, it feels different. I don't know how to explain it. With everyone else, I do my job. I'm professional, I'm kind, but then I go home and I don't really think about them. But with you, I can't stop thinking about you, even when I'm off duty, even when I'm supposed to be resting. I find Nance's lying awake at night, wondering if you're sleeping okay, if you're warm enough, if you're having any pain. It's silly. I know it is, but I can't help it. Okay, now for these pills. Open up for me. That's my good patient. Here's some more tea to wash them down. There you go. You're being so good for me tonight. You always are. Now, let me just fluff these pillows a bit more. I want you completely comfortable. Can you lean forward just a little? That's it. Perfect. And this blanket, is it warm enough? Do you want another one? No? You're sure? Okay. But if you get cold later, even a little bit, you tell me immediately. Promise? Good boy. I'm going to pull this chair right up next to your bed, so I'm close, so you can see me, and I can see you. There, that's better. Now we can talk properly. Or, if you're too tired to talk, I can just sit here quietly and watch over you. Either way, I'm not going anywhere. You look tired. Your eyes are heavy, but you're fighting it, aren't you? You don't have to fight it, not with me here. I'll keep you safe. But if you're not ready to sleep yet, I could read to you for a while. Would you like that? I thought you might. I actually brought a book with me. I've been carrying it around all day, hoping I'd get the chance to read it to you. See? I really do think about you constantly. Let me just find where I bookmarked it. Here we go. This is one of my favorites. It's a story about, well, I won't spoil it, but I think you'll like it. It's gentle and romantic, and it reminds me of us, in a way. Okay, here we go. The evening settled over the old house like a soft blanket, warm and quiet and full of possibility. She had been coming to see him every day, at first out of duty, but slowly something had changed. She found herself arriving earlier, staying later, inventing reasons to check on him one more time. And he had begun to notice. The way her eyes lingered on his face, the way her touch was always so careful, so tender. As if he were something precious, something she couldn't bear to see hurt. Does that sound familiar to you? Because it sounds exactly like what I've been doing. Coming to see you more than I need to, staying longer than I should, finding excuses to touch your hand, adjust your blanket, lean in close. I thought maybe if I read this to you, you might understand what I'm too scared to say out loud. Should I keep reading? Okay, let me continue. One evening, as the last light faded from the sky, she sat beside his bed, her hand resting near his, so close they were almost touching. And you, summoning all his courage, reached of and took her hand in his. She gasped softly, not in surprise, but in relief, as if she had been waiting for this moment, hoping for it, praying for it. I thought I was imagining it, he whispered. The way you look at me, the way you care for me. You're not imagining anything, she replied, her voice barely audible. I've been trying so hard to hide it, but I can't anymore. I care about you, more than I should, more than is appropriate for a caretaker. That's exactly how I feel. I've been trying so hard to keep things professional, to not cross any lines, but every time I'm near you, every time I see your face, hear your voice, feel your warmth, I just want to forget all the rules and tell you the truth. The truth is, I volunteered for this case specifically because it was you. When they told me there was a patient who needed round-the-clock care, I asked who it was, and when they said your name, my heart skipped a beat. I'd seen you before, in the hallways, in the cafeteria, and I always thought you seemed kind and gentle and beautiful. So I volunteered immediately, before anyone else could. And then, when I started taking care of you, I realized it was so much worse than I thought. Because you're not just kind and gentle and beautiful. You're funny and thoughtful, and you always ask how my day was, even when you're the one who's sick. You remember little things I tell you. You notice when I'm tired. You thank me for every small thing I do. And I fell for you, completely, helplessly. And now I'm sitting here, reading you this romantic story, hoping you'll realize that I'm not just reading words on a page. I'm telling you how I feel. Are you upset with me for feeling this way? For crossing that line? You're shaking your head. You're not upset. You're reaching for my hand. Oh, you feel the same way? You've been waiting for me to say something? I can't believe this is real. I thought for sure you'd tell me I was being inappropriate, that I needed to maintain professional boundaries. But instead, you're holding my hand like you never want to let go. And I don't want to let go either. Can I tell you something? Every night when I go home, I lie in bed and imagine this exact moment. Imagine finally telling you how I feel. Imagine you saying you feel the same way. And now it's actually happening, and I feel like my heart is going to burst. You know what the hardest part has been? Watching other nurses come in to check on you, seeing them smile at you, talk to you. I would get so jealous, so possessive. I'd think, they don't know you like I do. They don't care about you like I do. I'd find excuses to come back into your room, just to make sure they weren't getting too comfortable, too familiar. I know that's silly, but I couldn't help it. You're mine to take care of, mine to watch over, mine to love. There, I said it. I love you. I know it's fast. I know we've only known each other for a couple of weeks, but I can't deny it anymore. I love you, and I don't care if it's inappropriate or unprofessional or complicated. I just love you. You're smiling. You're squeezing my hand tighter. Are you saying it back? You love me too? Oh, thank God. I was so scared, so nervous. I thought maybe I was being too forward, too intense. But you love me too. You actually love me too. Can I come sit on the edge of the bed? Right next to you? I want to be closer. I've been sitting in this chair all evening, and it feels like you're so far away. There, that's so much better. Now I can see every detail of your face, every little expression. You're so beautiful. You know that? Even when you're tired, even when you're not feeling well, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Can I touch your face? Just softly? Your skin is so warm, so soft. I've wanted to do this for so long. Just brush your cheek with my fingers. Trace the line of your jaw. You're leaning into my touch, like you've been waiting for this too. I need to tell you something else. Something I've been too embarrassed to admit. Every time I've taken your temperature, or checked your pulse, or adjusted your pillows, I've used it as an excuse to be close to you, to touch you, to breathe in your scent. I probably check your temperature 3 times more often than I need to, just so I have a reason to lean in close. And when I hold your wrist to check your pulse, I hold it for way longer than necessary, because I love the feeling of your skin against mine. I've been terrible at maintaining boundaries, but only with you, only because it's you. Does that make me unprofessional? Probably, but I don't care anymore. Not when you're looking at me like that. Not when you're holding my hand like I'm something precious. I want to take care of you, not because it's my job, but because I love you. I want to bring you tea every morning, fluff your pillows every night, sit by your bedside and read to you until you fall asleep. And when you're fully recovered, when you don't need a nurse anymore, I still want to be here. Not as your caretaker, but as your girlfriend, your partner, your person. Is that something you'd want too? You're nodding. You're saying yes. You want me to be your girlfriend? I can't even describe how happy that makes me. I feel like I'm floating, like this whole evening is a dream. But it's not a dream. It's real. You're real. This is real. Can I kiss you? Just softly, on your forehead or your cheek. I don't want to do anything that might make you uncomfortable, but I've been wanting to kiss you for so long. Your forehead? Okay, let me just... There. Mwah. You have no idea how long I've been dreaming about doing that. And now I can, anytime I want, because you're mine. That sounds so possessive, but it's true. You're mine now, and I'm yours. Your eyes are getting heavier. I can see it. You're fighting sleep, but you don't need to. I'll be right here all night, watching over you, making sure you're safe and comfortable. Let me just pull this blanket up a bit, tuck you in properly. There, nice and cozy. Now, just close your eyes and listen to my voice. I'm not going anywhere, I promise. Even when you fall asleep, I'll still be right here, sitting on the edge of your bed, holding your hand. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, if you need anything at all, water, another blanket, or just reassurance that you're not alone, I'll be here, always. Because that's what love is, isn't it? Being there, even in the quiet moments, even in the dark, even when nothing is happening. Just being present, being close, being yours. Your breathing is getting slower, deeper. You're finally letting yourself relax. Good. That's so good. Just drift. Let yourself float away into sleep, into dreams. And maybe, just maybe, you'll dream about me the way I dream about you every night. Dream about us, together, happy, in love. Dream about mornings where I bring you breakfast in bed, not because you're sick, but because I want to spoil you. Dream about evenings where we curl up on the couch together, your head on my shoulder, my fingers running through your hair. Dream about a future where I'm not just your nurse, but your everything. I love you. I love you so much, and I'm going to take such good care of you. Not just tonight, but every night, for as long as you'll have me. Your hand is going limp in mine. You're finally asleep. You fought it for so long, but you finally gave in. You look so peaceful, so beautiful. I could watch you sleep for hours. And I will, because I have all night. And tomorrow morning, when you wake up, I'll still be here, smiling at you, ready to start the day together, ready to bring you tea, to check your temperature, to kiss your forehead, to tell you again that I love you. Sleep well, my love. Dream sweet dreams. I'll be right here, keeping watch, making sure nothing disturbs you. You're safe. You're cared for. You're loved. So deeply loved. Good night, sweetheart. I'll see you in the morning when the sun comes up and you open those beautiful eyes again. And I'll be the first thing you see, right here beside you, where I belong. Sleep now. Rest. Let go. I've got you. I'll always have you. Sweet dreams, my darling. Sweet dreams. I love you. Hey, you. Come here. Let me see. Oh no, what happened? You're hurt. Look at these cuts and this bruise on your arm. Why didn't you call me right away? Come on, sit down right here on the couch. I need to take a look at you properly. I know you probably think it's not a big deal, but it is to me. Anytime you're hurt, anytime you're not okay, it matters. Okay, let me grab my kit. Just stay right there. Don't move. I'll be right back. All right, I've got everything. Antiseptic, cotton pads, bandages, ointment. Let me see your arm. Can you hold it out for me? There we go. Good. Wow, you really did a number on yourself, didn't you? This cut here, it's not too deep, thank goodness, but it needs to be cleaned. And this bruise, it's already turning purple. Does it hurt when I press here? You winced. I'm sorry. I'll be gentle, I promise. You know, you really need to be more careful. I worry about you more than you probably realize. Okay, I'm going to clean this now. It might sting a little. Just breathe. Focus on my voice. I've got you. There, I'm dabbing it gently, just like this. The antiseptic is cool, isn't it? I know it stings, but it's important. We have to make sure it doesn't get infected. You're doing so well. Just a little bit more. There, all clean. Now, I'm going to apply some ointment. This will help it heal faster. My fingers are just going to spread it across, very softly, like this. Can you feel that? The way it soothes the sting? Good, that's good. You know, when you showed up at my door looking like this, my heart just sank. I couldn't stand seeing you hurt. I know I'm supposed to be professional about this. I'm a nurse after all, but with you, it's different. I care about you more than I probably should. Let me get a bandage on this. I have these soft ones. They're really comfortable. They won't irritate your skin. I'm going to wrap it around your arm now. Just hold still for me. There we go. Around once. Is that too tight? No? Okay, good. Around again. I want to make sure it stays in place. My fingers are just brushing against your skin as I wrap this. Your skin is so warm. There, almost done. Just need to tuck the end in, and perfect. All bandaged up. But now, let me check this bruise on your shoulder. Can you lean forward a little and maybe take off your shirt? Just so I can see it properly. I mean, only if you're comfortable. I need to make sure you're okay. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty bruise. Does it hurt when I touch it here? I'm sorry. I know. I'm just checking. I'm going to put some arnica gel on this. It'll help with the swelling and the discoloration. My hands are just going to massage it in, very gently. Small circles, like this. Can you feel that? The way the gel is cooling it down? I'm taking my time, making sure it's absorbed properly. My fingers are just tracing over your skin. You have really nice skin. You know that? I mean, I'm just saying, medically speaking, it's healthy. Okay, that sounded weird. I'm sorry. I notice things about you. Things I probably shouldn't notice. Like the way you hold your breath when I'm touching you. Or the way your muscles tense up under my fingers. Or the way you're looking at me right now. Am I making you nervous? Because you're definitely making me nervous. I keep trying to stay professional, to just focus on taking care of your injuries. But every time I touch you, every time I get this close, I can't help but feel something. Something more than just a nurse taking care of a patient. I think about you a lot. Even when you're not here, even when I'm at work, you cross my mind. And today, when you showed up hurt, I realized how much you mean to me, how much I care. Can I ask you something? Do you ever think about me? I mean, outside of this, outside of me patching you up or taking care of you? Because I think about you all the time. And I keep wondering if maybe you feel it too. This connection. The way my heart races when you're near. The way I find excuses to touch you, even when I don't need to. The way I can't seem to look away from your eyes. I know I'm probably being silly. I know this is probably just me. But I had to say something. I had to know. You're blushing. That's adorable. Does that mean you feel it too? You're nodding. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going crazy. I thought it was just me. So you've been thinking about me too? Even when you're not here, even when we're not together. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. Come here. Closer. I want to hold your hand. Is that okay? Let me just slip my fingers between yours. There, like this. Your hand fits perfectly in mine. You know, I've wanted to do this for so long. Every time you came over, every time I was taking care of you, I wanted to reach out, hold your hand, tell you how I felt. But I was scared. Scared you didn't feel the same way. Scared I'd ruin whatever we had. But now I know. And I don't want to hold back anymore. Can I sit a little closer? I want to be near you. I want to feel your warmth. There. Is this okay? This feels right, doesn't it? Like we're supposed to be like this. Close, together, just us. Let me check your pulse, just to make sure everything's okay. That's my excuse anyway. Really, I just want to hold your wrist, feel your heartbeat under my fingers. There it is, your pulse. It's racing, just like mine. I think we're both a little nervous, a little excited, but that's okay. That's good. It means this matters, that we matter. You know what the best part of today is? It's not that I got to patch you up, though I'm glad I could take care of you. The best part is, I finally got to tell you how I feel, and you feel the same way. That's everything to me. I promise, from now on, I'm going to take care of you. Not just your cuts and bruises, but all of you. Your heart, your feelings, your happiness. I want to be the one you come to when you're hurt, the one you call when you need comfort, the one who makes you smile at the end of a long day. Can I be that for you? You're nodding again and smiling. I love your smile. It makes everything feel brighter. Come here, rest your head on my shoulder. Let me hold you, just like this. You've had a rough day. You're probably tired, sore. Let me take care of you. I'm just going to run my fingers through your hair, very gently, like this, slow and soothing. Does that feel good? Good. I'm glad. I love touching you like this, soft and tender. You're so precious to me, you know that? Every time I see you, every time I hear your voice, I feel this warmth spreading through my chest, this happiness, like everything's right in the world as long as you're here. I used to think I was just being a good friend, a good nurse, but the truth is, I've been falling for you, slowly, steadily. And now I don't want to fight it anymore. I want to let myself feel this, feel you. Is it okay if I keep holding you like this? Your head on my shoulder, my arm around you, our hands intertwined. I could stay like this forever. You know, you're already starting to doze off, aren't you? I can feel your breathing slowing down, your body relaxing against mine. That's okay. You should rest. You've been through a lot today. Your body needs time to heal. I'll stay right here with you. I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep stroking your hair, tracing little patterns on your arm, just like this, gentle and rhythmic. Let yourself drift. Let everything else fade away. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be. Just here, with me, safe and cared for. I'm going to hum for you, just a soft little melody, something to help you relax, something to carry you into sleep. There you go. Your eyelids are getting heavy. Your breathing is so slow and steady now. You're safe here. You're wanted here. And tomorrow, when you wake up, I'll still be here. I'll make you breakfast, check your bandages, make sure you're healing properly. And we can talk about us, about what this means. But for now, just rest. Let sleep take you. Let your body recover. I'll be right here, watching over you, keeping you safe. You're so beautiful when you're peaceful like this. I'm so lucky, so grateful that you walked into my life. And I promise, I'm going to cherish every moment with you. Every smile, every laugh, every quiet moment like this. You mean the world to me. Sleep now. Sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning, and every morning after that. Good night, sweetheart. I love you. Mwah. Sweet dreams. Oh, you're still awake. Yeah, it's me. Don't look so surprised. Someone has to keep an eye on you tonight, and lucky me, I pulled the short straw. Honestly, of all the patients I could have been assigned to, it had to be you, didn't it? Sit up for me. Come on. I need to check your vitals before I can even think about letting you rest. And no, before you ask, you don't get a say in this. Hospital policy. If you're staying overnight for observation, someone has to monitor you every few hours. Guess what? That someone is me. What's with that look? Are you nervous? Good, you should be. After all, you remember me, don't you? From before? Yeah, I thought you might. I wasn't exactly nice to you back then, was I? But hey, that was high school. Ancient history. We're adults now. Professionals. So let's just get through this night without making it weird, okay? Now, hold still while I check your temperature. There we go. Just like that. Open your mouth. Under your tongue. Good. You know, you look exhausted, like you haven't slept properly in days. When was the last time you actually took care of yourself? Never mind. Don't answer that. I can already tell from your chart. Overworked, stressed, probably skipping meals. Sound about right? Yeah, thought so. All right, temperature's normal. That's good at least. Now let me check your pulse. Give me your wrist. Come on, don't be difficult. I'm trying to help you here. There, see? Not so bad. Your pulse is elevated, but that's probably just because you're nervous. Still scared of me after all these years? I mean, I get it. I was kind of ruthless back then, always finding ways to mess with you, stealing your lunch, knocking your books over, calling you names in front of everyone. Yeah, I wasn't proud of that. Not then, not now. But we'll talk about that later, if you want. For now, let's focus on getting you through the night. Blood pressure next. Roll up your sleeve for me. That's it. Just relax your arm. You're so tense. I can feel it. Your whole body is wound up like a spring. Hey, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm here to take care of you tonight. That's my job. Even if you don't trust me yet, even if you think I'm still that mean girl from high school, I promise I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. There, blood pressure's a little high, but nothing concerning. Probably just stress. All right, you can put your arm down now. So, here's the deal. You're stuck here until morning. Doctor's orders. They want to make sure you're stable before they release you, which means you're going to try to get some sleep tonight. And I'm going to be right here making sure you do, whether you like it or not. What? Don't give me that look. I'm not going to hover over you like some creepy stalker. I'll just check on you every couple of hours. Make sure you're comfortable, bring you water if you need it, standard stuff. But if you need anything at all, you just have to ask. I mean it. Even if it's just, I don't know, an extra blanket or someone to talk to because you can't sleep. I'll be here. Now, let me get you your evening meds. Here, take these with some water. Come on, don't be stubborn. These will help you relax, help you sleep. And trust me, you need the rest. Good, that's good. You know, I requested this shift. Yeah, you heard me right. When I saw your name on the admit list earlier today, I specifically asked to be assigned to your care. Don't read too much into that, okay? I figured since we knew each other before, it might be less awkward if it was me instead of some random stranger poking at you all night. Okay, that's a lie. The truth is, when I saw your name, I panicked a little because I've been thinking about you a lot for a long time now. And I realized this might be my only chance to actually talk to you, to explain things. Back in high school, I was horrible to you. I know that. I made your life miserable, targeted you specifically, went out of my way to make you feel small. And you never fought back, not once. You just took it, smiled it off, kept going. And I hated that because it made me feel even worse about myself. I wanted you to yell at me, to push back, to tell me to stop, but you never did. And I couldn't figure out why. So I kept pushing, kept testing you, kept trying to get some kind of reaction. Because deep down, I think I knew, even back then, that the only reason I couldn't leave you alone was because I didn't want to. God, this is so embarrassing. Here I am, a professional nurse, confessing to my patient in the middle of the night like some lovesick teenager. You probably think I'm insane, and honestly, you'd be right. Because I've been obsessing over you for years, wondering what happened to you, hoping I'd run into you somewhere so I could apologize. And now, here you are, in my care, completely vulnerable. And I don't know what to do with that. Except, be honest, for once in my life. I bullied you because I liked you. There, I said it. I had the biggest crush on you in high school, and I had no idea how to handle it. So, instead of being normal, instead of just talking to you like a decent human being, I made your life hell. And I'm sorry. I'm so, so sorry. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve any of it. You're not saying anything. Are you mad at me? You have every right to be. I wouldn't blame you if you asked for a different nurse, if you never wanted to see me again. But before you do that, can I just sit here with you for a little while? Please? Thank you. I'll just sit on the edge of the bed here, if that's okay. You're still so tense. I can see it in your shoulders, in the way you're gripping the blanket. Hey, it's okay. You're safe here, I promise. Nobody's going to hurt you. Not even me. Especially not me. I know I don't deserve your trust. I know I haven't earned it. But if you'll let me, I'd like to try. Starting right now, tonight. Let me take care of you. Let me prove that I'm not that person anymore. Please. You're nodding. Okay, good. Thank you. Here, let me adjust your pillows for you. Lift your head a little. There we go. Is that better? More comfortable? Good. Now, let me dim these lights. They're way too bright for sleeping. There. That's better, isn't it? Just the soft glow from the hallway and the monitor. Much more peaceful. You know, I meant what I said earlier. If you need anything tonight, you just have to ask. Even if it's just company. I know hospitals can feel lonely at night, isolating. But you're not alone. Not tonight. I'll be right here, just outside your door, checking in on you. And if you can't sleep, if you're lying here awake, staring at the ceiling, you can call for me, anytime. I don't mind, really. I've been doing a lot of night shifts lately anyway. I'm used to being awake when everyone else is asleep. It's quiet, peaceful, gives me time to think, time to reflect on everything, including you. Do you remember that time in junior year when it was raining after school and you didn't have an umbrella? You were just standing there, under the overhang, waiting for it to stop, and I walked right past you. Didn't even offer to share mine. But do you know what I did when I got around the corner, where you couldn't see me? I stopped. I stood there for almost 15 minutes, getting soaked because I turned back to watch you, making sure you were okay, making sure you eventually made it to the bus stop safely. I did that a lot, actually. Watched out for you from a distance. Like when that guy from the soccer team was bothering you in the hallway. You probably didn't notice, but I made sure he backed off. Had a very, let's call it a friendly conversation with him after practice. He never bothered you again after that, did he? Yeah, that was me. Or when you were sick for 3 days last semester of senior year, you probably thought it was a coincidence that someone left study notes from all your classes in your locker. That was me too. I copied them myself, made sure you wouldn't fall behind. I even tried to make my handwriting look different so you wouldn't recognize it. Though honestly, my handwriting is pretty terrible anyway, so it probably wasn't hard. The point is, I've been watching out for you this whole time. Even when I was being awful to your face, I still cared. Still wanted you to be okay. And now I'm wondering if that makes it better or worse. Does knowing I cared the whole time make the bullying less bad? Or does it make it worse because I knew exactly what I was doing and did it anyway? I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is I can't keep pretending anymore. Can't keep acting like you don't mean everything to me. Because you do. You've become the person I think about when I wake up, when I go to sleep, every moment in between. And tonight, having you here, under my care, it feels like fate. Like the universe is giving me one last chance to make things right. So, let me do that. Let me make things right, starting with helping you get some actual rest. Close your eyes for me. Come on, I know you're exhausted. Just let yourself relax. Let everything go. There's nothing you need to worry about right now. No work, no stress, no obligations, just rest. I'll be right here, watching over you, making sure you're safe, making sure you're comfortable. You can trust me, I promise. Even after everything, even after all the ways I hurt you, I've always wanted to protect you. And tonight, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Your breathing is slowing down. That's good. You're finally starting to relax. Just keep breathing, slow and steady, in and out. That's it. You're doing so well. I'm going to stay right here beside you for a little while longer, just to make sure you're really settling in. And then I'll step out to the nurse's station, but I'll be back to check on you in an hour. Maybe sooner, because honestly, I don't want to leave your side. I've waited so long to be this close to you again, to be able to take care of you, to show you that I'm capable of being kind. You have no idea how much this means to me. Having this chance, this moment, being here with you. I know I don't deserve it. I know I haven't earned your forgiveness, but if you'll let me, I'd like to try to be the person you needed me to be back then. The person who cares about you, who wants to see you happy, who wants to protect you. Because that's who I've always been underneath all the attitude and the meanness. I was just too scared to show it. Too scared you'd reject me. Too scared I'd get hurt. So I hurt you first, pushed you away, convinced myself it was better that way. But it wasn't better. It was awful, and I've regretted it every single day since. So tonight, I'm not holding back anymore. I'm not pretending, not hiding. I'm just being honest and hoping, maybe, you'll give me a chance to prove I've changed. Your eyelids are getting heavy. I can see it. That's okay. Let them close. Don't fight it. Just drift. Let sleep take you. I'll be right here when you wake up. I'm not going anywhere. You're safe. You're cared for. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So rest now. Let everything else fade away. There's only this moment, this quiet room, this soft darkness, and me watching over you, making sure nothing disturbs your peace. Sleep well. I'll see you in a little while. And when you wake up, we can talk more, if you want. Or we can just sit together in comfortable silence. Whatever you need. Because tonight, and every night after, if you'll let me, I want to be the person you can rely on. The person who makes you feel safe, protected, cared for. I know I have a long way to go to earn that, but I'm willing to put in the work every single day for you. Sweet dreams. I'll be just outside, but if you need me, you just have to call, and I'll be here in seconds. Sleep now. You've earned it. Good night. You're already drifting off, I can tell. Your breathing is so steady now, so peaceful. It's beautiful, watching you finally relax. I could stay here all night, just watching over you. But I should probably let you rest properly. I'll be back soon to check your vitals again. But for now, just sleep. Let the darkness hold you. Let the quiet soothe you. And know that you're not alone. You're never alone when I'm here. I'll see you soon. Sleep well, loser. I'm glad you're here. 1 hour later. Hey, just checking in. You're still asleep. That's good. Your vitals look perfect. Heart rate steady, breathing deep and even. You look so peaceful like this. I wish I could have seen you like this sooner. Relaxed, safe, trusting. But we have time now, don't we? I'm going to stay a little longer this time. Just sit here beside you. Make sure you stay comfortable. Is that okay? I'll take your silence as a yes. You know, this is kind of nice, just being here with you. No pretenses, no walls, just us. I never thought I'd get this chance, but I'm so grateful I did. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, even if you didn't know you were. Thank you for being here. All right, I should let you rest. I'll be back in another hour, but until then, sleep peacefully and know that I'm thinking about you every single moment. Good night again. 2 hours later. Hey you, still sleeping soundly? I'm so glad. Your body needed this, needed to shut down and recharge. And you're doing so well, holding steady, resting deeply. I'm proud of you. I know that probably sounds weird, but I am. You've been pushing yourself so hard for so long. It's about time someone took care of you. And I'm honored it gets to be me. The sun will be up in a few hours, and you'll probably wake up then, feeling more rested than you have in weeks. And when you do, I'll be here, ready to bring you breakfast, check your vitals one last time, and clear you for discharge. But until then, just stay in this peaceful place. Stay in this dream where nothing can hurt you and everything is calm. I'll keep watch. I'll make sure of it. So just rest, and let me take care of everything else. You deserve this. You deserve so much more than this. But for tonight, this is all I can give you. And I really hope, it's enough. Morning is coming soon. The hallway is starting to get brighter. The night shift is almost over. But I'm not ready to let you go yet. I know you'll be discharged soon, and we'll go back to our separate lives. But maybe, just maybe, this doesn't have to be the last time I take care of you. Maybe when you wake up, we can talk about it. About what comes next. About whether you'd be willing to give me a real chance. Not as your nurse, but as something more. I know it's a lot to ask after everything, but I have to try. Because I can't let you walk away again, not without knowing if there's even a possibility that you might feel the same way. So when you wake up, I'll be here, waiting. And if you want to talk, I'll listen. And if you want me to leave you alone, I'll respect that too. But I really hope, you'll give me a chance to prove I've changed. The sun's coming up now. I can see the light starting to filter through the blinds. You'll be waking soon. And when you do, your overnight observation will be over. But maybe, just maybe, this is only the beginning for us. I'll be right here when you open your eyes, ready to face whatever comes next. So rest a little longer. Enjoy these last few moments of peace. And when you're ready, come back to me. I'll be waiting. Good morning. Hey, can you hear me? It's time to wake up now. The observation period is over. Come on, open your eyes. Slowly. There you go. That's it. Welcome back. How are you feeling? Better, I hope. Your vitals all looked great through the night. You slept like a rock, which is exactly what you needed. I'm going to get your discharge paperwork ready and bring you some breakfast. And then, if you're up for it, maybe we can talk about everything. No pressure. If you're not ready, or if you'd rather just forget last night ever happened, I'll understand. But if you want to give me a chance, I promise I won't let you down. So, what do you say? You're smiling. Is that a yes? Okay, good. Then let's start over. Clean slate. Fresh beginning. Hi, I'm the nurse who's been secretly in love with you for years and finally got the courage to tell you. Nice to officially meet you. Now come on, let's get you some food and then we can talk about what comes next. Because I have a feeling this is going to be the start of something really good. And I can't wait to see where it goes. So, ready to start the day? Good, because I'm not letting you out of my sight anytime soon. You're stuck with me now, loser. And honestly, I think you're okay with that. Now come on, let's get you taken care of. I'll be right back with breakfast, and then we can figure out everything else together. See you in a few minutes. And hey, thank you for giving me this chance. It means everything. I'll see you tomorrow, and the day after, and every day you'll let me, because I'm not going anywhere. Sweet dreams for next time, and sleep well knowing you're exactly where you belong, with me. Hey, you. I know this is unexpected. Me showing up at your door like this, outside of work, looking like, well, not exactly how I look in the office. I hope that's okay. I've been thinking about this all week, about whether I should do this, whether I should just ask you out properly, like a normal person. But I'm not really good at normal, am I? At work, I'm always so in control, so decisive. I know exactly what to say, exactly how to act, exactly how to make everyone listen. But right now, standing here in front of you, wearing this dress instead of my usual blazer and heels, I feel like I'm about to jump off a cliff. I wanted to take you somewhere tonight, somewhere nice, just the two of us, away from the office, away from deadlines and meetings and that version of me that you see every day. Because that's not all of who I am. And I think I want you to see the rest. Is that okay? Can you spare a few hours for me tonight? Good. Thank you. I know I could have just texted you or sent you a formal invitation or something equally ridiculous, but I wanted to do this in person. Wanted to see your face when I asked. Wanted to see if you'd say yes. And you did. So now I'm just really hoping I don't mess this up. Come on, let's go. I made a reservation at this little place downtown. It's quiet, intimate, not the kind of place I'd normally go for a work dinner. It's the kind of place you go when you actually want to talk to someone. Really talk. And I really want to talk to you. So, shall we? Perfect. Let's walk. It's not far from here, and the evening it's actually really nice out tonight. Plus, I don't know, I thought walking together might be easier. Less pressure than sitting across from each other in a car in silence. Not that I think we'd sit in silence. I'm nervous. Can you tell? Of course you can. I'm being so obvious right now. At work, I can negotiate million-dollar deals without blinking. I can fire someone without losing sleep. I can walk into a boardroom full of men who underestimate me and make them all shut up and listen within 5 minutes. But walking next to you, on a date that I asked you on, I feel like I'm back in high school or something. You know what the funny thing is? I've wanted to do this for months. Months. Every time you walked into my office with those reports, every time you stayed late to help me finish a project, every time you made me laugh during a particularly stressful day, I wanted to just say something, do something. But I couldn't, because I'm your boss, because there are rules, because I didn't want you to think I was taking advantage or being inappropriate or because I was scared. There, I said it. The woman who terrifies half the office is scared of asking out the one person who actually sees her as human. But I couldn't keep pretending anymore. Couldn't keep acting like you were just another employee. Like I didn't look forward to seeing you every single day. Like my heart didn't skip a beat every time you smiled at me. So here we are, walking through the city on a beautiful evening, and I'm trying very hard not to overthink every single word coming out of my mouth. I'm failing spectacularly, by the way. Can I tell you something? Something I've never really told anyone? The reason I'm so controlled at work, so professional, so hard sometimes, it's because I have to be. When I started in this industry, I was the youngest person in the room, the only woman in most rooms, and everyone was just waiting for me to fail, waiting for me to prove that I didn't belong. So I built walls, thick ones, made myself into someone untouchable, someone who couldn't be dismissed or underestimated. And it worked. I climbed the ladder. I earned respect. I became someone people listened to. But somewhere along the way, I forgot how to turn it off. I forgot how to just be soft, be vulnerable, be the version of myself that isn't always in control. Until you. You never treated me like I was this intimidating figure. You respected me, sure, but you joked with me, challenged me sometimes, saw me as a person, not just a title. And that's when I realized I didn't want to be that controlled version of myself around you. I wanted to be real. So tonight, I'm trying. I'm trying to let you see the parts of me I usually keep hidden. I'm just really hoping you like what you see. We're almost there, just around this corner. And now I'm wondering if I chose the right place, if it's too fancy or not fancy enough, or... God, listen to me. I sound ridiculous. Okay, deep breath. We're here. After you. This is nice, right? I mean, the lighting is soft, the tables are far enough apart that we can actually have a private conversation, and you're smiling, so that's a good sign. Sorry, I'm rambling. I do that when I'm nervous. Let's sit, here, by the window. I thought the view might be nice. So, here we are, officially on a date. A real date. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Order whatever you want, by the way. I'm treating. I know that sounds weirdly formal, but I asked you out, so it's on me. Besides, I want to. I want to do this properly. You know what's strange? At work, I can read people like books. I know exactly what they're thinking, what they want, what they're going to say next. But right now, looking at you across this table, I have no idea what's going through your head. Are you glad you came? Or are you sitting there wondering what you got yourself into? No, don't answer that. I'm not sure I want to know yet. Let's order first. Then we can talk. Really talk. Okay, food ordered, wine poured, no more distractions. So, where do we even start? I feel like there's so much I want to say to you, but now that we're here, I don't know how to begin. Maybe I should start with why. Why you? Because I know you've probably wondered, why would your boss suddenly ask you out? What changed? The truth is, nothing changed. And everything changed. I've been aware of you since the day you started. You were this bright, capable person who didn't seem intimidated by me at all. And that was refreshing. Most people either fear me or try to impress me. You just treated me like a person. And then somewhere along the way, awareness became more. I started noticing little things. The way you take your coffee, the way you tap your pen when you're thinking, the way your whole face lights up when you figure something out. I started looking forward to our meetings, started finding excuses to call you into my office, started caring about you in a way that had nothing to do with work. And that scared me. Because I've spent years building this reputation, this persona, and suddenly there was this person who made me want to drop all of that, who made me want to be softer. But I couldn't. Not at work, not where everyone could see. So I kept it professional, kept my distance, tried to ignore how much I looked forward to seeing you every day. Until I couldn't anymore. Until the thought of you potentially leaving, or meeting someone else, or such not knowing how I felt, That became more terrifying than actually doing something about it. So here we are. Me, trying to be vulnerable for possibly the first time in years. And you, being patient with me while I stumble through this. Can I ask you something? And I promise this isn't a job interview question. What did you think of me? When we first started working together, did you think I was cold, unapproachable, too professional? Because I know that's the impression I give. It's the impression I'm supposed to give, but I always wondered what you saw. Really? You thought I was impressive? Confident? Well, I'm good at faking confidence. I'll give myself that. But you also thought there was something sad underneath? God, you really do see right through me, don't you? You? You're right. There is something sad. Or maybe lonely is a better word. Because that's what happens when you build walls to protect yourself. You end up on the inside, alone. And I didn't realize how lonely I was until I started spending time with you. Suddenly there was someone I actually wanted to talk to, someone who made me laugh, someone who reminded me that there's more to life than quarterly reports and board meetings. You reminded me what it feels like to connect with someone, and once I felt that, I couldn't unfeel it. I know this is probably a lot, me dumping all of this on you over dinner. But I've been holding it in for so long, and now that I've started talking, I can't seem to stop. Tell me I'm not completely overwhelming you right now. You're sure? Because you have this look on your face like you're processing a lot. Which, fair. This is a lot to process. Your boss just admitted she's been pining after you for months. That's not exactly normal date conversation. But here's the thing. I don't want normal with you. I don't want small talk and polite questions and both of us pretending this is just a casual thing. Because it's not casual. Not for me. I don't do casual. I don't do halfway. When I want something, when I want someone, I want them completely. And I want you. I want to know everything about you, what you dream about, what you're afraid of, what makes you laugh at 3 a.m. I want to be the person you call when something good happens, and the person you turn to when something bad happens. I want more than just stolen moments at work and professional boundaries. I want something real. Is that something you want too? Because if it's not, if this is too much, too fast, too intense, tell me now, please, before I fall even harder than I already have. You want it too? You've been feeling the same way? Oh, thank God. I've been so scared that I was alone in this, that I was reading signals that weren't there, that I was just projecting my own feelings onto a situation that was entirely professional for you. But you felt it too, the tension, the pull between us. I'm so relieved right now I could cry. Actually, I might be crying a little, just a little. Sorry, I don't cry, not in front of people, but this is everything I've been hoping for, and I didn't realize how much I needed to hear you say it. Can we get out of here? I know we just got our food, but I need to be somewhere less public right now. I need to be able to breathe without worrying about who might see us, without maintaining this facade. Your place or mine? Yours. Okay. Yes. Let's go to yours. I'll take care of the check. Just give me a second to pull myself together. And maybe wipe away these ridiculous tears. Okay. I'm okay. Let's go. This is your building? It's nice. Quiet. I like it. I'm nervous again. Isn't that silly? We just had this whole emotional conversation, and I'm nervous about going into your apartment. It's just, this feels like crossing a line. A good line, but still. Once I walk through that door with you, once we're alone together, really alone, everything changes. But I want it to change. I'm ready for it to change. So, lead the way. Your apartment it's exactly what I pictured, actually. Cozy, lived in, personal. It feels like you, like a real person lives here, not just someone playing a role. Can I sit? Thank you. This is your couch, where you probably sit every evening after work, where you relax and watch TV and just exist. And now I'm here, in your space, seeing this side of your life. It's intimate, isn't it? Being in someone's home. I like it. I like being here with you. Can I tell you something else? Something I haven't said yet? I've thought about this, about being here with you, about what it would be like to just be close to you without the weight of work hanging over us. And every time I imagined it, I imagined feeling safe, which is strange because I'm not used to feeling safe with people. I'm used to being on guard, ready for anything. But with you, I don't feel like I need to be ready. I can just be. Is it okay if I sit a little closer? Thank you. This is nice. Just sitting next to you, not talking about work, not worrying about who might see, just us. Your hand, can I? There, just like that. Your hand is warm, and your fingers fit perfectly between mine. Sorry, that's such a cliché thing to say, but it's true. I've wanted to hold your hand for so long. Every time we stood next to each other in the office, every time we walked down the hallway together, I wanted to just reach out, touch you, feel that connection. But I couldn't, because of all the reasons I've already said. But now I can, and I don't have to let go, unless you want me to. No? Good, because I really don't want to. This is the part where I'm supposed to play it cool, isn't it? Be mysterious, not show you how much this means to me. But I've never been good at playing it cool with you. You've always been able to see right through me. So I'll just say it. This, tonight, you, it all means everything to me. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. I've spent so long being one version of myself, the strong one, the one in control, the one who doesn't need anyone. And then you came along, and suddenly, I wanted to need someone. I wanted to be vulnerable. I wanted to take off the armor and see if someone would still want me underneath. And you do. You're sitting here, holding my hand, looking at me like I'm not some untouchable boss, but just a woman you care about. Do you have any idea how much that means? I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop, for you to realize this is too complicated, that dating your boss is a terrible idea, that I'm too intense or too damaged or too much. But you're still here, still looking at me like that, like you actually want this as much as I do. Is it really that simple? You just want me? Even knowing how complicated it might be? Even knowing I'm probably going to be a lot to handle? Because I am. A lot to handle. I'm bossy and controlling, and I have a hard time letting people in. But I'm also loyal and passionate. And when I care about someone, I care completely. So if you're signing up for this, for me, you're getting all of it. The good and the bad, the strong and the vulnerable, the boss and the woman who just wants to curl up next to you and feel safe. Can you handle that? You can? You want all of it? Okay. Okay then. Then you have me. All of me. Can I lean against you? I know that sounds silly, but I haven't let myself be held by someone in I don't even know how long. And right now I just want to feel close to you. Thank you. This is perfect. Your arm around me, my head on your shoulder, your heartbeat against my ear. I feel like I can finally breathe properly. You know what's funny? At work tomorrow, I'm going to have to go back to being the boss, professional, in control, acting like this never happened, at least in public. But in private, in moments like this, I can just be yours. Is that okay? Can we keep this separate from work, at least for now? Not because I'm ashamed, but because I want to protect us. I don't want office politics or gossip or any of that to touch what we have. This is ours, just ours. Besides, I kind of like the idea of having a secret with you. Walking past you in the hallway, both of us knowing what happened the night before. Knowing what we are to each other even if no one else does. It's exciting. I'm getting sleepy. Is that okay? It's just, I feel so relaxed right now. So comfortable. And your shoulder is really comfortable. Can I stay like this for a while? Thank you. You're so warm. And you smell good. Sorry, that's weird to say out loud, but it's true. You smell like home somehow. Like safety and comfort and everything good. I could fall asleep right here. Would that be okay if I just stayed? Not forever, just for tonight. I don't want to leave yet. Don't want to go back to my empty apartment and my empty bed and wake up tomorrow wondering if this was real. I want to stay here with you and fall asleep knowing you're right here. Is that too much to ask? No? You want me to stay? Okay, then I'll stay. We should probably move to somewhere more comfortable, though. This couch is nice, but your bed? Okay, yes. Let's move to your bed. Just to sleep. Just to be close. I promise I'm not trying to. I just want to be near you. Lead the way. Your bedroom is even cozier than the living room. Soft lights, comfortable bed. It's perfect. Can I borrow something to sleep in? Thank you. I'll just change in the bathroom. Give me a minute. I'm back. Your shirt is way too big on me, but it's comfortable, and it smells like you. I like it. So, here we are, about to share a bed for the first time. I'm nervous again. Can you tell? Which side do you usually sleep on? Okay, then I'll take this side. The sheets are soft, and the mattress is just the right amount of firm. I could get used to this. Can you hold me? just like earlier. Your arm around me, my head on your chest. Perfect. I feel so safe right now. So content. Like everything finally makes sense. I'm really glad I asked you out tonight, even though I was terrified, even though I had no idea how it would go. This, you, us, it's worth every ounce of fear. You're worth it. I'm getting really sleepy now. Your heartbeat is so soothing. It's like a lullaby. Can I just drift off like this? You'll be here when I wake up? Promise? Okay, I trust you. Good night, sweetheart. Thank you for tonight, for accepting me, for seeing all of me and not running away. You have no idea how much that means. Sleep well. I'll be right here, all night. You're so comfortable. Just stay close, okay? Perfect. So perfect. I think I'm falling in love with you. No, I know I am. But we can talk about that tomorrow. Right now, I just want to sleep. Right here, with you. Good night. Morning. You're still here. Good. I was worried I'd wake up and you'd be gone. That this was all just a dream. But you're real, and you're here, and I'm still in your arms. Best way to wake up ever. What time is it? Early still? Good. We don't have to rush. We can just stay like this for a little while longer. I don't want to move. Don't want this moment to end. Because once we get up, we have to go back to reality. Back to work and professionalism and pretending we're just boss and employee. But right now we're just us. And I really like us. You know what I was thinking about before I fell asleep last night? I was thinking about how different this feels. How right. I've been in relationships before, but they always felt like I was playing a part, being what someone else wanted me to be. But with you, I don't have to pretend. I can just be myself, the real me, the soft, vulnerable, occasionally insecure version that I never show anyone. And you don't run away. You pull me closer. That's everything. I know we still have to figure out logistics, how we handle this at work, what we tell people, if anything, when we can see each other outside the office. But we'll figure it out, together. Because this, whatever this is becoming, it's worth figuring out. You're worth figuring it out for. And I'm going to do everything I can to make this work, to make us work, even if it means I have to be a little less controlling and a little more flexible. You're already changing me, for the better. I should probably get going soon, before anyone from work sees me leaving your building. But before I do, can I kiss you? I know we've been intimate in every other way tonight, holding each other, sleeping in the same bed, but we haven't actually kissed yet, and I've been thinking about it all night. So, can I? Come here, closer. That was perfect. You're perfect. Okay, now I really don't want to leave, but I have to. We both have to get ready for work, and I have to go home and change and try to transform back into the intimidating boss everyone expects to see, even though all I want to do is stay here with you all day. But I'll see you at work, and tonight, maybe I can come over again? Or you can come to my place. I'd like you to see where I live, see my space. I want to share everything with you. So, see you in a few hours. And try not to stare at me too much during the morning meeting. I don't think I'll be able to keep a straight face if you do. This is going to be harder than I thought. Pretending we're just professional acquaintances when all I want to do is, when all I want to do is be close to you again. Thank you for last night, for this morning, for everything. You've given me something I didn't think I'd ever have. Someone I can be myself with. Someone who sees me, really sees me. And I'm so grateful. Okay, I'm going. Before I change my mind and just never leave. See you soon, sweetheart. And tonight, we'll have more time, more moments like this. I'll see you tomorrow, too, and the day after that, and every day after, because I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me now. The vulnerable version, the soft version, the version that falls asleep in your arms and wakes up smiling. Hope you're ready for that. Good night for now. Even though it's morning, I love waking up with you. Let's do it again soon, okay? See you at work, loser.